What's good, everybody? It's Kaige-O Gaming, and welcome back to our Age of Wonders 4 playthrough on the Story Realm scenario. High Elf, hard difficulty. If you are enjoying the series, make sure to leave a like. If you're not, make sure to leave a dislike. I appreciate all your feedback. And last time we left off, well, as you can see, we had a bloody battle. But I'm hoping it's just about time to finish Yaka off. They do have another army over here. We're getting you to replenish. We're sending you back for reinforcements. We're building a spell shield over here. We're bringing a hero on over. Recruiting an awakener and evoker. We don't have money for the Rally of Lieges right now. Hero has leveled up. This is our warlock. Any damage dealt to the caster is dealt to the target as well. Misfortune. Let's go Hex Pact. Yaka is withdrawn to the Astral Void. Sword of the Viper has been collected. Right. RIP to another hero. Curiosa. King the Blessed has been captured. Took his remains. Your hero, Nuriel Moonborn, asks you for an audience. Gazing to the floor, he pronounces, I see how others achieve their ambitions, while I lay waiting for my chance to prove myself as a steward. I seek renown like any other. Do I not deserve it, my high king? Am I unworthy of glory? I plead for your guidance once again. Conqueror. Shepherd. Steward. Yeah, we'll give you Conquer. And I think we're ready to end the turn. We have our allies coming on up. We have our vassal here, who I'm hoping can deal with this army. Maybe. Probably not. Not against 3 tier 3 units. We have 3 turns until this is finished. They are going to be building up forces. I need you guys to push into the city, my friends. Help me with my siege. How are you replenishing in foreign territory? You got a level 6 hero and a Houndmaster. Who is this? A rogue marauder army. How are your units replenishing? I don't understand that. Alright, let's get you replenishing. Let's keep moving you on over. You produced a shrine. Let's get you the granary next. Summon Watcher is ready. Let's cast you there. And let's drop. I want you to have our best army. I think I'm gonna drop the Dusk Hunter. Put the Summon Watcher in here. And let's summon an Astral Serpent. You'll be ready in 2 turns. New development skill. Units are restored to full hit points and regain 50% of their move points after using a teleporter if they have not yet regained any movement this turn. Teleporters grant 15 mana income. Is there anything that we can get that'll help us in this battle? I don't think so. We do have quite a bit of Imperium, though. I might go for this. A Magebane? Devour Mind? A Gargoyle? A Flow Serpent? And a Skeleton Warrior? Oh, that is so sick. That is so sick. How often can we do that? Can we only do that once? Isn't there something that we can get over here? All your units regain all hit points. Recruiting during Rally of Lieges costs 50% less gold. Where you may recruit units at no cost. Crypt Blade hero item? Oh, this is sick. Okay, I think we can end another turn, though. Ooh, you guys sieging this city? Whoa. Tier 5 Horned God? Druid of the Cycle? Immortalist? Those are all new. I mean, if anything, at least your guys are pillaging their territory. I would kind of prefer your help, though, in this siege. You guys might be close enough to help. You produce the Fishmonger. Let's also get you Town Hall, I suppose. It's gonna be all of our money. Which means you can't do anything this turn. Alright, let's keep moving you on over. Let's keep moving you on over. I'm gonna drop the Sun Priest. Put the Awakener in this army. I don't understand why you guys are replenishing. We're in enemy territory, but the hero is not. Weird. You're gonna fall back to friendly territory to replenish. Next turn we should be able to hit it, but I'm assuming Yaka will be back by then. Yep, there he is. With 2 heroes. I don't know if we have enough to fight this. And of course all of our allies are falling back. You guys are gonna start sieging, though. Your war against Yaka weighs heavy on your cities, Presidio most of all. Advisors share cities' concerns with you. It's not that they necessarily reject this war of yours, my High King, but the citizens are forced to relinquish their comforts and delights. Worse so, many watch their sons and daughters enlist in your armies. The counselors all nod and murmur in agreement. They would support your campaign more if you showed them you care. There's only so much we can bear, plead your city councilors. Can you offer us any form of solace? Study what makes people happy and apply those lessons. Yeah, I mean, it still remains at 2 turns, so... Orders required. Province was pillaged. Oh my gosh, that's a tough fight. Alright, let's move Dawn Defender on over. Let's get our Astral Serpent in. Lightning Torrent is ready. Cast it on these guys. Summon Lightning Torrent again on these guys. Okay, now I feel much better about this. These two are weakened, something we have to keep in mind. Start sending you down. Says low risk battle. This should be the end if we can beat this. We have as many tier 3 units. Obviously, Yaka's a high level. We have as many tier 2 units. And we have all our tier 1. Let's do this thing. Oh, lordy. Okay, they are gonna get to cast spells first. Regeneration. Alright, what do we got here? They are pushing out towards us. Astral Serpent. Unit teleports to target hex, dealing damage to adjacent units. This unit is then refuged. Alright, let's hold off on that. Let's go Twin Awakening here. Let's go Soothing Breeze early. That should give you regen. Right? No, it doesn't? I thought that applies regen as well. Anyways, we needed the healing. Let's go Twin Awakening on these two. Let's go Twin Awakening here. You awaken yourself. Oh my gosh, look at that zone. Yeah, let's pop you. So insane. Alright, we got 3 other units bleeding, including Yaka. Alright, you can't quite reach with that. You can't quite reach with that. Alright, we want you in defensive stance. You in defensive. Alright, I'm gonna go Mending Awakening here. Misfortune, Sundered Resistance, and Sundered Defense. Sure. Let's get the Hex Pack going. What else do you have? Cancel Hex Pact. Okay. Let's play this nice and slow. They are gonna have spells. Nice miss. Nice miss. 4 damage. 8 damage, not too bad. Nice miss. Yaka's getting distracted. Awesome. They're all getting distracted. Oh yeah, this is amazing. Okay, you have regeneration now. Ouch. Okay, catapult towers are firing now. Jeez, they get 4 catapults. Alright, we can kill off this catapult. And then, if I'm not mistaken, refuge means you can't take damage next turn. Perfect. You're also stunned, but you're invulnerable. I think we gotta take out Yaka. Dawn Defenders, I don't care too much about sacrificing. You can get a 60% chance here. $55, take it. Miss, but now I'm gonna go with this here. And then you have a chance to stun. Awesome. Just stunned Yaka. I don't think any units are dead yet. You're slowed. Maybe we heal our Awakener here? Alright, who is this? Start moving up our Daylight Spears. You're gonna have fire resistance. But we could almost take out these Arcanists. See if we can't get the 25 somehow. No. That would have been great. Alright, 45. Let's check it. No. Alright, let's go 70. Wow. You guys are like immune to everything. You guys can get a shot here. Perfect. Okay, we can't get fulmination. That would allow us to kill at least one unit. What else do we have? We have the heals. Are we worried about our hero down here? Or do we get the Astral Keeper? Might get Astral Keeper here. To defend, to lock in these two spellcasters. Perfect. Yes. Astral Keeper is being perfect bait, although they are insane now. Keep hitting him. But now that you count as an out. How did you attack me? Okay, they wasted a lot on our summons there. %75 chance to kill. Let's go for it. Boom. And our Watcher takes it home. Alright. Archer, shoot here. We do have to keep in mind, I think we'll take the bleed on you. Just to cancel Oh, you won't bleed because you're floating. That's even better. Should that have canceled your retaliation? Oh my gosh, 63 damage on these guys? Wow. You guys are insane. You can get into melee. Oh, you guys are ethereal. You guys are not. So yeah, you guys won't be affected by caltrops. Alright, well let's finish up over here first. I'm gonna have you guys... You guys won't take bleed either. Oh my gosh. But you will take burn. Well, let's finish off this unit. Awakener. Any way you could finish this unit? Not quite. Alright, I'll wait on you. I haven't decided what I want to do with you yet. You could get a fireball here and hit 3 units. I think that's kind of hard not to take. But let's get Awaken. Let's get Awaken on our Evokers. That'll give you additional spirit damage. And then, yeah, let's go a fireball over here. Ooh. That'll kill that unit on the right. Let's do it. Wow, that chains up to 3 units. I'll take the bleed for the 50% chance to kill. Please. Let's go! Let's go. Alright, you're gonna move in between these 2 units. And hit here. Nice crit. Then you're gonna engage with this unit. Nice hit. You don't have to worry about bleed. 45% chance to kill. Is that greedy? It's greedy. A graze. You can kill. I think I'm gonna go fulmination here. Because then Kaige-O this. Or we could raise dead. I think I'm gonna raise dead. And now you can engage in melee. Very nice. Alright, catapults are gonna fire this turn. But they only have 4 units left. And so far, I don't think we've lost anybody, right? Not any full units? This has been a pretty fire, show out from us. You're gonna rally and regen. Makes sense. Okay. It's quite a bit of damage. Rally and regen again? Ooh. It's a lot of damage. Ah, you guys took out an entity. Okay. Catapults to do what you can do. You can't hit. You can hit this and potentially kill their hero. Come on. Amazing. And this catapult can hit here. Should knock that tower down. No. Didn't we hit this tower already? You can kill this unit. Amazing. Let's go in for the kill on this unit. Ethereal's pretty nice, dude. They can climb walls. They can do all kinds of stuff. 33 damage. Okay, you guys teleported back here. So interesting that you guys take damage from burning. Go ahead and do what you can against this tower. Nice. It's another tower down. Go fulmination. Actually, what about Arcane Bond? 100% dominated for 2 turns. Alright, you have a 100% chance to hit tower. You can hit tower. You can get a 60% chance to hit this unit. No luck. Alright, let's see what they do. Sanity resisted. Alright, let's go for the killing blows.
Hey.
Okay, you would hit our own units. 85 with 2 shots. Crit. 70. Evoker, finish it off. Let's go. That should be the end of this realm, right? Or at least this part of it. Fulfill a hero's major and minor ambitions and complete the first one. Keep selected unit. Take reward. Victory is what echoes in the streets of Keeper's Watch. Victory is what's engraved in the hearts of the chosen for Yaka. God-eater of fire has been defeated. Smoke still lingers over the proud cities of the firebrand predators while you reflect on your own accomplishments. Was it truly a mortal hero that took down the wizard King Yaka? Or had your journey of knowledge and power already altered your destiny? You have emerged from this conflict as a hero and savior of your people. Carried by their elation, you feel your spirits being lifted high, beyond the horizon and toward the astral sea. Let go of Athla to conclude your ascension. We did it. Defended the Valley of Wonders. Victory turn 65. You have defeated the invading wizard King Yaka and led your people to a brighter future in the Valley of Wonders. You hear them cheer as you ascend from Athla. Okay, we're done. So what now?
By repelling the invasion of Yaka, the spark of divinity was ignited, and a new Godir ascended to the cosmic pantheon. Beyond the veil of mortality, the pantheon represented an entirely different world. For while the Godir could walk the realms as gods, they had to abide by rules when dealing with their own kin within the astral sea.
Isn't that Kaige-O Avery?
In Mage Haven, a world near the center of the astral sea, the Godir of the Pantheon had established their forum of council. It was a place warded by an ancient spell. Stripped of their abilities to harm one another, even the fiercest enemies could meet up in Mage Haven. Here, the Godir constructed their world gates, through which they embarked on their journeys of exploration and expansion that defined the Fourth Age of Wonders.
Okay. Cageless Daima has proven worthy to ascend. His conquest of the realm has given him a chance to ascend to your pantheon. Will you grant Cageless Daima his ascendance? The leader will join your pantheon and potentially assist during future conquests. Cageless Daima is a custom ruler. Upon accepting, he will be moved into your pantheon and be removed from the custom rulers list. You can still play and encounter rulers from the pantheon. Accept. Select an ascension trait. Whoa. Vision range, sensing range, and +2 range on all abilities? Or summoner. In combat, friendly magical origin units gain +10 hit points and deal more damage. I feel like I'm gonna go Seer here. That +2 range on abilities is insane. Gain more Pantheon XP. 1560. Oh! Yaka and Sundrin are both ascended. Nice. So what, we can choose them as rulers now? Alright, let's look at the rewards. Well, we did kind of play as a wizard. Let's get the wizard hat. Then we should get a weapon. Let's get the Staff of the Necromancer. These are all just icons. Rapier and Whip. Garlic. And Hunter's Crossbow. Martial Cestus. Ruler starts with it. You can leap. Let's get the Dark Robe. Knight Banner. Wizard Banner. Primal Keepers. Trying to see what the next unlocks are. Keeper's Helmet. Marauder's Helmet. Knight Cape. Wizard Cape. Let's keep going for the wizard stuff since that's what we played as. Okay, we're done.
Choose your destination.
Story Realm 2, Enchanted Archipelago. Well, I suppose we should keep this as the same series, no? Oh, that's cool. We can see all of our pantheons lined up. We have Kaige-O Avery, Cage-O-less Diama, Sundrin, and Yaka. Become an ambassador of the Covenant and venture to the Enchanted Archipelago on Tidalon, where a once banished Wizard King is abusing the currents of creation. Investigate the goals of the Shadrai Alliance and free the realm from the Siren Goddess. Small Underground, that was on the last map. Wild animals are common on this realm, replacing all other infestations and ancient wonders. This realm is dominated by oceans, but features many small islands. This realm consists of several small landmasses separated by oceans. Each empire has their own landmass. This realm features less civilization than others. Free cities are rare. We want hard difficulty again.
Your journey starts here.
Time to create another faction. Alright.
What is your people's form?
This time we're going with the Orcoids. Ferocious. Deals plus 40% damage via retaliation attacks and opportunity attacks. Increases the damage of melee and ranged units, but physical. Your units take a little more damage, plus 8 hit points.
What is their origin culture?
We got barbarians and orcs. It just makes sense. We might be doing an evil run here. Chaos, affinity, and nature. Okay, let's do it.
What defines their society?
The nearest city owned gains plus 3 gold and plus 3 draft per tier of units killed after successful combat. Get 2 random hero items. They murder without remorse, more interested in loot and plunder than right or wrong. Ruthless Raiders make sense. Now we are nature. Pioneers and settlers founding cities wherever they go. With strong sea legs, they are unrivaled on the water and know how to dredge up extra value from its depth. Cities gain plus 2 gold, food, and draft for each province with a coast, river, and water in their domain. Embarked units gain 20% damage and 20% experience, and we start with basic seafaring. Especially with the island maps, I guess we're going I feel like nature doesn't make too much sense for orcs, but that's what we're going with. I mean, I guess being more of like barbarians, you think of like horde type factions. So you would have to be attuned with nature a little bit. You'd have to be good at hunting. You'd have to be good at gathering. And raiders. Yeah, let's go ruthless raiders and experienced seafarers.
Choose your first tome of magic.
Tome of the Horde just makes sense, I feel. Fury of the Horde. All friendly tier 1 units become strengthened. A ranged unit that summons a warhound to debilitate enemies. Makes the target race smaller and more numerous, granting them... I don't like that so much. Orcs are supposed to be big and strong. Increased number of units in formation, 20% damage for non-hero units, 10% evasion for hero units, and incompatible with super growth. To start a battle, gain 6 Warhound units on the attacker's side until the end of battle? 6 Warhound units? Oh, it's a siege project. Target enemy suffers fire damage and +5 fire damage for each adjacent friendly unit. Summons a random non-scout tier 1 unit that can be produced in a city on the target hex. Mob camp. Or you have the pyromancy. Yeah, we're going straight chaos. I just don't like spawnkin. I feel like that doesn't make much sense, but... We also have shadow to go through. In nature we haven't been through yet. Or Materium. But yeah, let's go chaos. Tome of the Horde.
What is your ruler's origin?
We haven't played as a Wizard King yet, but... I feel like Champion just makes sense for an orc. Channeling Ritual, additional spell, Wizard Governors, Champion Governors. I feel like we have to go Champion even though we haven't played as a Wizard King yet. It just makes sense for our character.
Reveal yourself.
This time, I feel like we have to go Warrior. Because we've had a Defender and a Ritualist, I believe. So yeah, let's go Warrior. And let's go Great Axe. We're gonna make you buff as heck, dude. With huge hands. Yeah, you're gonna be a giant. I feel like we'll go with the classic green. Oh yeah. That's gotta be the pose. Oh my gosh. Yeah, let's give you the angry face. With a big head. I like it. Long braid. I like that helmet a lot. That helmet's pretty cool too. The head on the spike makes sense. Or the skull and shield. No, the head on the spike is cool. Yeah, this gives me Barbarian vibes. Armor color. Classic black and white. And then Chaos Affinity. Yeah, I like that. Alright, race. Mount type. Oh, we can get the raptor. Or the boar. I feel like wargs make sense. Gives me Lord of the Rings vibes. Okay, I like it. I like it.
What is your ruler's origin? Reveal yourself. Your journey begins.
Warlord, I like that. I kind of like Thorak. Should we just go Kaige-O? What's a good orc name? Kaige-O? Kaige-O Bone Steel? Do we like that name? Halheim, like Valheim? That's kind of cool. I like that Throne City name. Ruler Ambition, we're an instructor? I don't like that.
In this step, you can pick an ambition that your ruler can fulfill.
Yeah, we know about that. Let's go Raider. Raiding Brutes. I don't like that name. Raiding Brutes. Raiding Brutes. Let's go Ravagers. Ravagers of Halheim. Yeah, let's do that. Onward!
The Astral Sea connects all and everything. To most, it is merely a way to travel between worlds, yet some call the Astral Sea itself their home. Of the many beings who reside within, The curious mare are the most gentle. They swim through the magical currents with ease and use their voices to guide lost souls to safety. This is the story of one such mare called Elia, whose curiosity led her to misery.
Okay.
This particular young mare was intrigued by the worlds that connect to the Astral Sea. She was specifically attracted to a realm called the Enchanted Archipelago, for its tides resembled her natural habitat, yet felt so different. But it did not take long before Elia's visit turned into a nightmare, when she was captured by a capricious Gaudier called Nimue, who sought to study her for her beauty and power.
Okay.
The self-proclaimed goddess, Nimue, used Elia in her efforts to create her ultimate race of followers. But her results never lived up to her ever-shifting demands. Elia was forced to watch Nimue drown her own creations over and over again, only to begin anew once more. The horrified Elia, shackled and sequestered, could only sing a desperate song carried by the currents over the Astral Sea. Elia's song reached Mage Haven, where the Covenant, a virtuous alliance of Gaudier, heard her plea. The Covenant sought to uphold the ancient agreements of peace and stability, and were thus concerned by the song about Nimue. Had the Siren Goddess gone mad with power, or was another force at play? One zealous Gaudier of the Covenant volunteered to investigate the Enchanted Archipelago and liberate it from Nimue's drowning embrace.
So are we the zealous Gaudier? I would assume so. Zealous makes sense for us. Kaige-O lack bone steel. Starting magic, Fury of the Horde, and Song of the Reckless. Berserk and Strengthened. You arrive at the outer edge of Enchanted Archipelago. You are greeted by a wistful voice, the one that pulled you to this realm. The voice sings of love turned to obsession, of a wrathful goddess and enthralled people, of a lake, a wellspring turned into a prison. She sings desperately for the arrival of a savior on this realm. Suddenly, the voice is drowned out by cackling laughter before it falls silent, leaving nothing but the sound of the wind and waves. The creature pleads with you to liberate her and the people of this realm from the wrath of the Siren Goddess. Elia's prison explored is optional, and victory reach. This is a level 5? I will claim this realm and liberate it from the Siren Goddess. Well, I feel like liberating doesn't make much sense for us, but, you know, what can you do? We're gonna start with Storehouse. Get that food going. And we need to explore. We get food stashes. Butcher Ogre, Frost Werven, Kraken Spawn, Tyrant Guard, Anvil Guard, Defender, and Immortal. We have a Sunderer, a Warrior, and a War Shaman. Butcher Ogre, Brewer Ogre, Young Caustic Worm, and Grimbeak Crow. Let's go Houndmaster. I feel like we should start with farms. The workshop. We need a farm, quarry, and 2 foresters. Let's go farm and quarry. And this is a low risk battle. Let's go here first. Our first fight with Kaige-O. Let's do it. You have charging strike and command. I'm gonna move you up. You have Kindle Resolve, gains 10 morale and loses 2 negative status effects. Temporary hit points strengthen and regen, and then you have the Poison Blast. Make sure you guys stay out of range of these pups. Shield wall. Sunder defense deals an additional 8 blight damage on a critical hit. You have a 90% chance here. Ugh. You did sunder their defenses. Charge strike here. I don't think I want to use mana yet. Okay, if you move here, you can't be reached. 90% chance to kill. And then you can kill. Nicely done. Let's end the turn. Alright, we want to sunder defenses first. If possible. Is that a guarantee? I didn't see a percentage chance there. Let's go. Ooh, this is a hex ability. Alright, we should have done that first then. Giving you strengthened. Charge strike. 33 damage here. Two shots at 100%. And we get the kill. Nice and easy. Good first fight. 12 draft and 12 gold. What do we want here? Let's get another warrior. Alright, I think I'm gonna send you over here next. Let's get you in friendly territory. You have already leveled up. We want Berserker. Melee attacks and 10 hit points. Although, we know that this decisive command is super good. So let's go ahead and get that. Ooh. Grants double the morale bonus to itself and its allies when killing an enemy. And then you start with the reinforced helm. Okay, let's end the first turn. The voice of an unknown Gaudier reaches you from beyond the astral sea. Warlord Kaige-O Bonesteel, the Gaudier of the Covenant, hope you arrived safely. My name is Shira Snowblood. I was one of the Gaudier who heard the song of the being called Elia. I am glad you volunteered to investigate. We of the Covenant must act upon any call for help, but first we must verify these allegations against Nimue. The Covenant urges you to visit the native city of Edendam, which should be near you. Its people may be of aid for your investigation. Very well, I will do as the Covenant suggests. Whoa. Your army approaches what should have been a proud city, but what now seems to be nothing but a brackish swamp. Broken stone structures jut out from the waters, quickly crumbling under the constant lashing of the elements. Splashing through the once bustling streets, your army finds no signs of life. Bloated corpses riddle the streets and rotting markets. It seems as if they did not even have time to flee the tide that took their lives. This entire city and entire people were drowned. Your army stands silent as the rain falls, wondering what to do. This is what happens when you disobey your warlord, my Ravagers. Increase morale for 12 turns, city stability, and evil alignment. Or looting could make sense for us as well. Do we want to start early on the evil alignment, or... I feel like both of these kind of match our character. These really don't. Loot whatever you can find, it looks like we will need it. Loot whatever you can find. After reporting the state of the drowned city you encountered, the Covenant sends an answer. We are deeply saddened to hear about the fate of the city we asked you to visit. It seems the words of Elia are true, and that the water wizard Nimue has drowned these people. This is worse than we thought. We urge you to approach Nimue with the utmost caution. The fate of this realm lies in your hands. For this, the Covenant has decided to lend its knowledge. Ask Warlord Kaige-O Bonesteel, and you shall receive. Ugh. This makes the most sense for us. Like, we would be stubborn and don't want help from others. Grant me the knowledge of expert seafaring. Although, this would allow us to raid and pillage, and I feel like both of these kind of make sense. Expert sailors. Rivers count as roads for the purposes of movement for your units. My Ravagers and I require no aid from any other Gaudier. We're doing it. We're doing it. We're playing to our character. And before we go ahead and jump into this battle, we are going to go ahead and end things here. As always, I appreciate y'all for stopping by, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Until then, peace out, y'all.